Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. Another fortnight, another $1,000 into Denise's portfolio. Let's check out what she's bought this time. And here we go, onto the portfolio now. So the total portfolio balance, it's slightly different than Sharesies actually reports it at, but that's okay. We're going with this 55584.08. So last time it was 555, oh no, it was 55804, something around that mark. So we've actually lost 200 and something dollars, even though we've put an extra $1,000 into the portfolio. That, my friends, is not ideal. So it has been a rubbish couple of weeks, as I stated before, in the stock market in New Zealand, even though today has been up. So if we didn't have today being up, we would have lost more. But it could be on an upward swing again. Who knows? Maybe it's jitters around the election. I've got no idea whatsoever. Maybe it's poor earning results. I haven't actually looked at any earnings results or seen what any of these companies have been doing. We're still going to be investing regardless for the long term. It's not a short-term thing. Investing is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak. If you're going to do it well. Maybe. Something like that. And looking at some of these stocks, you can see that there's been some horrific action here. So annualized value, which corresponds to the last financial year for the capital gains plus the dividends. We can see some of these stocks do pretty nicely, such as Air New Zealand, even though that was down at one point there. It's been on the comeback trail, that's for sure. ANZ Bank up 16% over the last financial year, including the dividends. But some of these stocks are in the red, such as Geneva Finance, which we only just purchased. Oh, another good investment there, eh? And some of these ones here, with the worst of the worst being the Warehouse Group, down 47.4% overall. We've put in roughly, moving on to about $3,000 in there. We've lost over half of it. So according to this, including the dividends, negative 47.4%. How much lower can the warehouse go? Probably not much lower than it is now, I'd have to say. On a positive note, there are some dividends coming up in September. We got $461.72 coming up, left to be paid out into the portfolio, and also in October, $346.66, a grand total of $808, which is good, because if we're looking at this figure down here in the red, negative 4397.60, it was negative 2000 not so long back when things were looking rosy. Things aren't looking as rosy now because we've lost another $2,400 on the portfolio, but we're going to stick with it. So if you add this $800 and something onto it, we're literally around the negative $3,500 mark for this portfolio. The good news is the money is still sitting there doing something. Not a lot, but it's doing something. And on the upside, when the market does go up, eventually that number will turn back around. It'll go back to zero. It'll end up making a profit. Let's go and have a look at the payment months. As you can see here, September, a great month for dividend stocks for this particular portfolio, as it were. And also October, we've got some good stuff happening in December. And March and April are our other big months, along with June. The rest of it, yeah, slim pickings, I'd have to say. In terms of the share allocation, we're just hovering over the 39% mark for the financial services, which are being hit, especially with the economy the way it is at the moment. Talks of recession and all the rest of it, the doom and gloom, yes, the doom and gloom prior to the election. All the promises that the politicians make at this time of year doesn't really help, I guess. We do have $1,600 in the wallet. So we'll just keep on putting money into that, where it will be earning the Sharesies save percentage. And I'm not sure what that is at the moment. Is it 4.6%, 5%, somewhere around that mark? We'll stick with that. It might not cover inflation. It might just cover inflation. You've still got to take tax off that. We'll stick with that because at least the money will be growing on that portion of the portfolio, regardless of what happens in the market. And finally, looking at the NZX50 charts, thankfully for this week, it's turning around. At least if it's the last day or second to last day of the week, today being a Thursday, or is it a Wednesday? Oh, I don't know what day it is. It's a Wednesday, that's right. The fortnight obviously has gone down, but there's a little slight upturn there. Oh, lucky me, eh? The month definitely down with a little slight upturn. That you can see the little slight upturn doesn't make much difference. But the market has been trending down since August. So the entire month of August, it just gone bang, and September has carried on going bang. How low will it go? Who knows? Are we worried about it? Not at all. And obviously, looking at the year, Yep, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, and it's gone down again. Woohoo! Luckily, we're going for the dividends and not the capital gains. So not exactly fantastic results with this particular portfolio. Let's get Ron's 2 cents, see what he thinks. Yeah, Ron here. I told him he should have put all his money on the 5th at Addington. Instant recession was the name of the horse, but yeah, well, I did, and it didn't actually pay out once again. Anyway, I'm sure the market will go into the positive territory. Keep going there, young Vinny and Denise. I'm sure you'll get there eventually when the market goes back up, maybe after the election. That's my 2 cents anyway. Well, if you want wise words, Ron will give you some advice. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know, but that's his advice. And that's about all the time we got for this one, so thanks for sticking around till the end. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.